When I see spirits, it scares me. There's something watching me.
These kids have a gift
There's a woman here.
that they can't control.
I'm just really scared.
Now, former psychic kids are back to help.
I know I can help them through this.
Someone touched my neck.
Entities that you see, you're in charge.
What was that?
Over a decade ago, the A&E network featured a series of kids with extraordinary psychic abilities. And now, the kids are all grown up and they've returned to empower and mentor a whole new generation of psychic kids. And joining me right now is Peri Zarrella and Ryan Michaels. Greetings.
Hi, Jeff.
Thanks to both of you for talking to me today.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
So it's been 10 years since you guys been on your last series. How did they approach you for this new version of Psychic Kids?
A&E approached us to continue the series because we were children on the last season of Psychic Kids, which aired 10 years ago. And we have continued working with energy and spirit throughout our lives and have dedicated time to mentoring and helping people. And it just was a fit.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
When I see the spirits, they just don't look very nice.
Yeah.
And I want to get help
Yeah.
because they're gonna hurt me and stuff.
I said, maybe they just need to go to the light. And she said, Mommy, their eyes don't tell me they want me to help them. Their eyes tell me they want to hurt me.
You feel kind of lost. What you want to do is to protect your children.
Yeah.
Now, you both help families in crisis. And Peri, you're helping Kendall, this 9-year-old girl who sees gray people. Tell me about her.
Yeah, Kendall is an incredible human. She is 9 years old, and she has in abilities where she sees spirits and she interacts with them on many different levels. And so coming in and working with her was such a gift, because the minute we were able to understand what her abilities were and how she would like to use them as a 9-year-old in her human experience, we were able to see a huge shift right off the bat. I think that being seen and being understood by somebody who shares the experience that you have is a really important element of the show. And there's a lot of validation that goes into this. What you're seeing is there, things like that.
I'd like to go back and talk a little bit more about the spirits in the home. They all remain between Mom and Dad's room and your room?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see their face?
Just a dark outline.
And is that what scares you so much about them, is that you can't really see too much?
Yeah.
Some of these things are really hard to talk about. But I promise you that I'm here because I understand you.
And Ryan, you're mentoring Ethan, who's also 9 years old. He has visions that are out of control.
Yeah, so Ethan also,
Yeah.
all these children are incredible children with incredible abilities, but Ethan, he had trouble focusing on his abilities because so much was happening to him. You know, you saw him on the show communicating and seeing spirit, but not being able to identify because of fear and anxiety. And a gentleman that he originally had seen in his room that traumatized him and scared him ended up being his grandfather at the end, when he began to have boundaries and take control of his abilities, and that spirit came through more. You saw this apparition that was just scaring him every night be somebody that was just there to care and love for him.
So while you both are mentoring these new kids with psychic abilities, what kind of advice or what do you pass along to the next generation?
Yeah, I think just validating them and saying, you're normal, these abilities are natural, it's going to be okay. I think that's always the first step. And then bringing awareness to what your abilities are and how they're interacting with your human experience. I think having awareness and validation are two really important aspects of the work. And then, of course, you really want to understand how this person, how this unique individual would like to use their psychic abilities, and then help them take steps to create that goal for themselves.
So when the original series aired, I'm sure that both of you had your share of ridicule and doubt. But now with these kids and the next generation, how reliable are children?
Well, I think that Ryan and I are tuning in, which is bringing our awareness to energy and reading the children. And we're able to kind of pick up on what these children are experiencing and how it's coming through for them. And then in addition to that, Ryan always says the minute you look at these children, you know there's something going on. There's no denying it.
Yeah, you do. I mean, children, they're innocent. They're one of the only innocent things in this world, and to work with them and to hear them, they just want to be understood.
Yeah.
And children are a lot more honest than I think people would, assume that they would be when it comes to this type of thing. They want help. They want to feel like they're not alone.
I mean, these things are really impacting their lives. They're scared. I mean, I don't think they would make these things up.
Right.
Now, as adults, do you have colleagues that you can network with about all these different experiences?
Yeah, I mean, Ryan and I both do this, professionally. This is our life's work. This is our life purpose. And so we've come in contact with lots of people just by being open and being able to hold space for these types of conversations and allow what's meant to come through from the universe come through. So there is a community of people, and you're not alone.
Yeah, I jokingly say, being psychic or a medium is like being part of an elite club. We all try to stick together. We really do. There's few of us that decide to take this as our life's mission and our life's purpose, and the ones that do, we should be sticking together, and we do.
Yeah, we really do.
Well, congratulations to the both of you. It's been a long journey, and I wish you the best of luck with your new series. And when you have time, come visit us in Las Vegas. We'd love to have you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You can catch the brand new season of Psychic Kids on the A&E network. And also, for more reviews and interviews, just surf on over to my website at vegasfilmcritic.com. I'm Jeffrey K. Howard in Las Vegas. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time.